This is the second example of the training booklet. First, I've already grabbed the locus and I'm going to head there now. So now I'm going to turn on the tracks. So we'll have gene prediction A, the full transcript, short read coverage plot, and the high coverage introns. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at all the different reads I've got here and determine the main difference between them. So far, the things I'm noticing is this short one down here, which I will probably ignore, and this read here, which ignores this intron. Now I'm noticing that there's high intron coverage here for it, so I'm going to leave it and forget about this read. So now the difference between the reads is the start and the stop. So I'm going to take a look and I'm going to select the longest read, this top one here. So right click, create new annotation, gene. So now we have this gene promoted to the scratch area. I'll look for any of the other reads, but they all seem fairly similar, apart from differing in length. So for now, I'm going to assess the one that I've already promoted. So I'll go to the start of it, I'll zoom in, check that there is a start codon. You can see it's got a nice UTR, and if I click on the gene, I can see that it lines up with the ATG, the methionine, and it has a start codon. So now I'll move on over to the end of the gene and check that it as well has a stop codon. Since this gene is traveling left to right, indicated by this arrow here, we're reading on the top 3 tracks. Since the bar of the exon is red, we're reading the red track. It's important to note that the entire codon is 3 bases long, so although the asterisk is here, it actually ends here. I will check over a final time, make sure that I've had a look at all of the reads, and I'm sure that this one is the most accurate. And I am happy with that.